up, everybody? How we doing tonight? Man, really excited. We get to share a little bit of my story of jumping this past week. I'm very thankful for everyone who was sticking around with the 30 minutes later than I had a crazy day, and so we just kind of had to push a couple things back, and this was one of them. So, but want to go ahead and say thank you. What is up, Donnie Bless? First, probably be sleeping by the time we jump on, but that's totally okay. Thank you very much, Johnny. I did make the jump and it was fantastic. And thank you very much, Donnie. I very much appreciate that. Also, if you haven't checked out, Blessed Knives is making me a fixed blade. And so I commissioned a fixed blade from Blessed Knives. I believe he's already started it. He's working on it. Some of the cuts look like the knife that we looked at. So it's going to be really cool to kind of see the Instagram follow of that. So yeah. What is up, Ground Fog? How you doing? Angelo, welcome in. Neil McKinsey. So nice to have you here. Cole, Lungbone himself, how you doing? Palmer, you just almost died. How did you almost die? Like, what was that story? You're going to have to explain a little bit. You almost died. How's everyone else? I'm doing fine. I'm here. I'm totally okay. Seems like we got a couple other people that are here doing great. What is up, El Cap? How you doing? Nice to have you in the house. Hello, Kathleen. Thank you for joining us tonight. Titanium Justin, how you doing? Thank you very much for joining in. What is up, Mind of Milton? Naughty gang, we here. Crispy, Brutal, how you doing? So nice to have you in the house. Thank you very much. I did send across your package from a couple weeks ago that you won with some Stevie stuff and the pen. So that was, I don't know why that word pen was so hard for me to remember, but I did send across the pen and a couple other stuff. So you should be seeing that soon. If you don't, let me know. Yeah, I did send that across. So you should be seeing that pretty soon. So Yamaha R6 starts pouring rain like multiple inches in 10 minutes. Almost wiped me out. Home now, still shaking. Wow. That is not fun. Especially because, no worries, Stevie, we'll see you when you get here. Yeah, from someone who rode. So there was this when I was in college. I went to school. I went to class one day, and I rode a small. I didn't have like a. It was a small cruiser bike. It was a Suzuki GS 500, I believe. It's like a cruiser style bike. And someone had customized it before I bought it. Someone had customized it into like a little cafe racer. And that was why I bought it, because I thought it was cool. Anyways, I rode it to college, and it was sunny the whole morning and everything. It was bright. It was nice and everything. I was in class for about I was in class for about maybe 2 hours or so, and then I had a alert on my phone that said, "Hey, there's going to be inclement weather coming soon." And I was like, "Okay, I should probably check this out." And I decided to head outside. I went outside in the matter of like the 2 hours I was in class. We got 4 inches of snow, and then it was like sleeting down, and I had to ride home in the snow and sleet. And I didn't have any rain gear or anything because there was no kind of like alert for it on the weather. And it was the first time in my life that I absolutely had to ride in like crazy conditions and hated it. So I can relate, Palmer. It is not fun to ride in inclement weather at all. So glad you made it home safe. Glad that you are doing better there. So I'm here for the memorial. Oh yeah, I'm still alive. So there's that, Steve Clare. I'm still alive. Thanks for showing up for the memorial though. Yeah, I very much appreciate that, knowing that you will be at my memorial one day. So that makes you feel. Where's your bearded better half? Tell that slacker to get here. He's running late. That's for sure. And totally okay with me, because he was on earlier and he's had a long day as well. So, yeah. Bacon. All right, cool. Thanks, Maddie. Welcome. Nice to have you here. Bacon's always good. Bacon's always great. We really appreciate bacon. What is up, Ethan? How you doing? Thanks for joining us tonight. We missed you last week. I didn't see you in the chat or anything, so I'm glad to have you back for sure. We figured you were out ruining something else, so yeah. What is up, Jesse? Evening. Thank you for joining us. I do have a package. This just showed up in my mail today. I think I know what it is. I think it's a Kickstarter knife that it doesn't say on it, and I don't recognize the name that it came from, but it feels like a knife box. It's about the size of a knife box, as you can see. Feels like a knife box, so I think it might be a Kickstarter knife that I got a while ago, that they finally put into production and got out. So we'll open this up later and see that. But what's up, P&W Fun Stuff? We were just talking about your pens a second ago. I sent one of them to Crispy 2 weeks ago for a giveaway that we did. So thank you very much, P&W. Those are getting out into the community, and they are fantastic. And so, yeah, I actually had someone from work ask me, I think I told you this last time, so if it's a repeat story, I apologize. Someone asked me if I made it, and I was like, no, I did not make that. I am not that talented. But a friend of mine did, and they're fantastic, and you should check them out. So, yeah, they're pretty awesome. I thought it was kind of cool. So then I found $5. Now when I tell stories that I know Cole's going to make fun of me later for, I add, and then I found $5, because when you find $5, the story's instantly more entertaining. So, yeah. I know Kyle's not here yet, but I believe Kyle was dogging me for some of my snacks recently because I was trying to hold weight for jumping last week. What is up, Fed Harrison? How you doing? Thank you very much for jumping in to say hi and hitting the like button on your way to sleep. Enjoy your Z's, my friend. Enjoy your sleeps. So, yeah. You gotta be here, Cole. It's clickbait for days. You gotta be here. Have a good night, Fed Harrison. If you don't stick around too much longer, appreciate you for swinging by. But Kyle was making fun of me for my snacks, so I decided to step up my snack game. And Maddie called it from last week, knowing exactly that I went and got myself some of the pure butter shortbread cookies. And I actually opened them already and ate half of the package because it comes with 8. But I've got the pure butter shortbread cookies, and I got a tub of Nutella that I'm going to be dipping them in. And I've already been doing that. It's pretty fantastic. And then I have some of the circle shortbreads in the house too. So if I run out of these, which I will, but when I run out of these, I can go get those if I want. But I've got some Chips Ahoy Chip Deluxe cookies, as well as this is the Liberty Chill Mountain Dew flavor that just came out, because I'm a sucker for America themed stuff, so I just had to get it. So, yeah, but I ended up doing that. So, yeah, so that's going to be our snack tonight as we go through some of this stuff. So, yeah, here comes the beatus. Here comes the beatist. What is up? How you doing, Shane? Knife Nut, welcome. Thank you very much for being here. Appreciate that. Todd Carr's in the house. How you doing, Todd Carr? Appreciate you for coming in. Neil McKenzie, mint chocolate chip ice cream. That's a good go-to. I actually thought about making like a little ice cream spread with the shortbread cookies and then melting some Nutella over the top of it. But that was just far too much effort for me. So I figured I would just go with the shortbread cookies and the Nutella by themselves regardless. Look who it is. Look who it is.
It's me.
It's Steve. How you doing?
Doing well. How are you doing?
Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. It's been busy. I will say that. I'm exhausted, but it's been good. So
yeah.
I had to push this back 30 minutes just because I had so many. I took like all last weekend and did nothing, which was good because we went skydiving, and then my mom came to watch the kids for us so we could have some time and everything. And but then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday just kind of catch up real fast, and you gotta play catch up. So today had to push back 30 minutes so I could do some house chores and stuff. I didn't want to bail altogether, but had to push it back a little bit.
Still right in the high of the weekend, though.
Oh yeah, we're looking at there's a place, there's an outfit in Chelan that you can go to and get certified to solo jump in 7 to 10 days or so, because all it takes is 25 jumps to get certified, and with a class C or D certification, I believe, and then you can do like a B or an A the more you go up and whatnot. But yeah, we were looking at that. It's about $3,200, and you do 25 jumps, starting with like static jumps to then tandem to with an instructor to solo jumps, and you get all the jumps done in like 7 to 10 days, and then you're good to go. And so we were looking at doing something like that. But regardless, I am looking at trying to jump again here in like August sometime.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna happen. We'll see. We'll figure it out. See the timeline for everything. But I would love to get back out there and jump in August.
You're gonna need to have a work jump balance.
Yeah.
Goondocks, is that your brother-in-law's pork rind company or something? The Porking Good. I was looking at them on Amazon with that link that you had posted.
What is up, Goondocks? How you doing? Did you see the Palmer story from earlier?
No.
He was riding his R6 on the way home and then hit like crazy downpour on his bike and started like wobbling, shaking, and like got home and was still kind of shaky because he was like, man, I felt like I almost died there. I was like, that's scary. That's not fun.
What it was.
I told him I was glad he was okay.
Oh yeah, I totally glad you're good. Okay.
Yeah. But
yeah, that's crazy. I don't ride bikes for that reason.
I'd rather learn paragliding than parachuting. Paragliding would be fun
11
too.
Jumps. Wow. 11 jumps. Crispy. Oh, that's what it is. Goondocks. Okay. What's up, Steve Clare?
Your Padre is going to be there tomorrow. Padres is a fantastic knife. I really like my Padre. A lot of people say it's Kunu's best. I don't agree with that, but it is definitely nice. I think the Chad is still their best knife. I like the Chad a lot. So.
Cool.
I'd rather stub my toe every day for 6 weeks than jump out of a flying death tube. You know, I looked at the statistics after I jumped, and it is one person for every 200,000 jumps dies from skydiving. One person for every 200,000 jumps dies from skydiving. And the majority of the deaths are not from like tandem or anything. They're from people doing like extreme stuff that they then screw up and like have a failure or something like that. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. But there are so many. What happens
when you take that statistic out of those statistics? Then what's the number?
I didn't look at that one. At least I couldn't find anything on it, but it has increased or has decreased since like the mid 90s. The mid 90s, it was closer to like, said something like 100 people a year, and it was closer to like 13 for every 100,000, and now it's like 1 for every 200,000 people.
I'm pretty solid with my odds of dying jumping out of a plane, which are 0.
If you never jump out of a plane, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
El Cap, base jumping is way more dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
Base jumping is way more dangerous. And more people die from that each year than skydiving.
What about the assholes that jump out of the plane in like the flying squirrel suits?
There was a dude who did that day too. He went up in like the
assholes.
Yeah, he went up in the flight suit, like the little thing, and the wingsuit, and he was the plane before us. So if you have your certification, like I was talking about, you can still go up with them And it's like, instead of paying like, it's like $300 to $400 depending upon what you pay for, all the extras and everything. And if you have your certification, you can rent gear for like $20, and then you can jump with their gear for like $35. And I was like, it's a tenth of the cost if you have your certification, which is crazy. And then once you have your certification, you just have to jump once every 180 days to keep it. And I was like, that's insane. But anyways, he went up the flight before us, and they tell you like, hey, spectators, like people are jumping out. If you look up above, you'll see them coming down, and you see these like little specks, and they just get bigger as they come closer to the ground. And you see one speck jump out, and it starts like swirling and doing stuff and going everywhere. And I was like, I bet you that's the wingsuit, dude. And it was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's insanity. I'm good. But like, I'm talking about like the ones that like jump into like the canyons.
Yeah.
And they're like flying. It's like, I mean, I'm sure it's cool as hell, but
I'm sure it's good. Awesome. But yeah, I mean, you get going so fast, and you still have to parachute at the end to like slow yourself down. And like, you have to be able to like read the weather and like know like, hey, I'm gonna get caught over here and it's gonna lift me or it's gonna drop me, or like, no thanks, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, El Cap, I was actually, when that popped up and you were asking a question, I was wondering if that's where you were going, because there have been lots of famous climbers that have died because they've gone up base jumping, or there've been climbers that like try and free solo with a parachute and they don't get high enough for the parachute to do anything, because they're confident they're gonna get to like 1,000-1,500 feet where the parachute will be fine, and they get like 800-900 feet and a mistake happens and they just don't have enough time for the parachute to slow them down. And yeah, there've been lots of accidents, some on El Cap, famously on El Cap, from people who've climbed it and not made it. But
oh, that's horrible.
Well, so here's a funny fact that Steve Clare brings up with this is, I was reading, and a lot of people have, like, there have been a surprising amount of cases of people who have survived falling from thousands of feet with like a faulty parachute. And then they just live the rest of their life like paralyzed or in pain or whatnot. And that was more terrifying to think than me. I was like, just let me die. Don't let me live maimed. I don't even much like using step ladders with that damn third step. I posted a video, Ethan. I posted a video of it. There's a video from.
Come on. Get out of here. Go to bed, Ethan.
There's a video from Sunday of me and my buddy going out and jumping. And surprising fact, there was a buzz in the parking lot. Like, we pulled in and I was like, this is awesome. These things are everywhere.
Go to bed, Ethan. Yeah, he made a dedicated video on it.
My buddy Dustin, as we were going out, was like, he was like, hey, are you going to record some of this? And I was like, yeah. He was like, do I have to be in it? And I was like, not if you don't want to, but since you said that, I'm going to make something like of you in it. And that was him like doing the push-ups. He like started doing push-ups. I was like, this is my moment. Yeah. This is my moment to show Dustin real quick. So
getting himself psyched up.
He was more nervous than me, I think, because of the like unknown thing. But like, I think for him on the way down, he was way calmer. For me, once, like, I will say I was totally fine with jumping out. I was totally fine with the fall. I was fine going up and everything. There was a split second when you pull the parachute and you're attached to the instructor, that then they loosen the harness some, and you can like feel like I felt like a little, and I was like, ha, oh, ha, ha, what was that? What was that extra fall there? I was like, what was that extra fall there? Like, what? I like looked down and I was like, yep. And I kind of like, I tried to reach to see like, if that happens, is there anything I can grab onto? I was like, you're behind me and I'm restricted. I can't grab anything. Like, I'm just, and at that point, after that little fall, I like accepted it in my head. I was like, if that happens again, I'm dying and I'm okay with it. Like, I just can't be scared. So it's like, I will die and I will be okay with it. And so I did not fart a little. I did not fart a little. Look at the stats for how many people die each year from falling. Not from a plane, just from a standing position.
Just falling over. 99 midnight.
Good night, midnight. Maddie, I saw the first comment. I want to know you're eating bacon? You want bacon? You're making
all
bacon?
of the above.
Yeah.
Making bacon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you see this?
No.
Look at that.
Blessed knives. That's pretty sick.
It's a where'd it go?
Like a little keychain pry with a bottle opener?
Yeah. Oh man, I lost the COA already. It's around here somewhere. But it's a Magna Cut pry bar.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
5-Door sent it to me. Donnie made him a couple of them. What the heck did I do with it? And I hope it didn't fly away. I'll find it somewhere. But yeah, it's a sweet little. Man, you'll see it eventually. But again, hand finished. You're gonna be like, what? All the details aren't gonna show up on my camera. But I mean, he finished this thing so well.
That's exciting because I have him making me a like 4.5 inch. I forget exactly what size, but not like a full big 6-inch one, not like a small 2.5 inch one like that, but making a decent compact one for me with the fixed blades. That's exciting to see that.
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be awesome.
Mm-hmm. I've started recognizing on his Instagram post. He like sends them to me too, which is nice. But his Instagram post where he's like working on my fixed blade that he's doing.
See.
Yeah, and the excitement just builds with it. Maddie, stop it! I want bacon now.
There it is.
Do you think he did 69 HRC just for a specific reason?
Well, I'm trying to decipher that's actually 69 or is that 64?
It's probably 64. Because 64 is like premium.
What you would have, and what he would have is the steel that he uses on his Magna Cut blades is what he has it heat treated at. So. Oh, Maddie's got a hankering for bacon.
Mm-hmm. I think you're right, Paul Mills. I think it's 64.
Yeah.
But
go-to pizza place around here.
Pizza and Chinese.
Go to Pedal Tweezers.
Yeah. I think it's HRC Steve Clare.
Yes, I'm learning how to read Donnie. His V's are C.
Mm-hmm.
But, Ethan, you should check out.
Look at this, Maddie.
Trying to think of where locally for you. Hmm. Isn't the doesn't what's that steel that Kunwu used on the Chad? Doesn't that get to like 69 HRC?
PM60.
PM60. And then isn't like Sanmai or like ZDP 189? Isn't that like some crazy HRC also?
You can. I don't think it's good when it gets that high, but you can.
Chippy. Uh-oh.
I almost dropped my Nutella, but I caught it.
Your Nutella. Is that what you got tonight?
Nutella and pure butter shortbread cookies.
Ooh, good call.
Mm-hmm. Maddie said he was eating those last week when he jumped on, and I really wanted them, but had to hold weight. I will say I was happy because we went and got weighed for the jump and had to be under 230, and I was 226, and I was like, sweet, perfect. And
I could have not eaten some of that celery.
But literally the first thing we did when we got done was I went straight to Wendy's and got a $7 biggie bag. And I was like,
Nice.
I just want Wendy's right now. That's just what I want.
So that means you got the bacon double stack.
Uh-huh.
That's my go-to at Wendy's.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, be shady. Guess where I'm gonna be down on Tuesday the 9th? Want to take a guess? Or it's either Tuesday the 9th or Wednesday the 10th. I'm gonna be in Eugene.
Oregon?
Yes. And I'm going to be doing a counter day at a plumbing supply house down there, and they're going to have a food truck. I don't know what you'll be doing during the day. You can always come by and get some. Yeah, I did say Eugene. Aren't you in Eugene, E80? Am I wrong? Le Bacon. But I was going to hit you up. Because I thought, if I'm not mistaken, you're in Eugene, right? Sorry for outing you. But I am, so I'm heading down to work Oregon the week after the 4th. And I'll be having dinner with Ian G one of the nights. Monday night down there. Because he hasn't moved quite yet. So meet up with him, and then let's see, I'll confirm that with you there. He's shady. Let's see, that is Tuesday the 9th, drive to Eugene. Wednesday, work Eugene, drive back. So yeah, from 11 to 1 in Eugene, and I'll get you the details. If you got nothing going on, be shady, you want to come by and get some free grub, you can pretend like you're a plumber and get some food from the food truck.
So I got a new USA made knife.
You did?
Yeah. It's Zero from Rivery Manufacturing. Deceptively simple knife made in the USA.
I feel like there's a joke coming here.
There's not. It's a knife. It's actually a pretty cool knife, but has all their like stuff on how to work with it. Comes with this little like titanium dog bone slot thing, and I don't know what this is used for, but I will read on that. And it's comes with a bunch of, it's a knife that has the razor blades, so it fits like razor blades, kind of like a fastback, like the Milwaukee fastback, but it is deceptively simple and deceptively small. And this is the version I got. It's just a small little thing like this, and then you Yeah.
Okay.
So you just up, and then when you want to, you just pull back on it to retract, and then back to retract.
Okay.
It's pretty cool.
That's a nice pocket carry.
Yeah, because it's literally just like a little worry stone thing in your pocket. It's not.
Does it have any sort of a lock on it
Mm-mm.
to like stop it from?
You have to. I mean, you have to give it a decent amount of push.
Okay. Is it on magnets?
I think. It's a good question. I'm not sure.
Oh, the weirdos.
Yeah, that's a good question. I am not sure. Damn, that's a huge complex knife. Thanks, Steve. It's a huge complex knife. Yeah, it's deceptively small and simple. That's a huge complex knife.
I can see Steve chuckling to himself after he wrote that.
Mm-hmm. I got it for work because I often carry like my nice knives to work, and then I will pull them out and I will use them for stuff. And almost every single time someone's like, "Oh, hey, can I use that to cut this?" And I'm like, "No." And I just feel kind of like a D-bag. And if someone's like, "Hey, can I use that?" I'll be like, "Yeah, sure, here you go."
If you can figure it out.
Yeah. I would be kind of scared to give this to someone at work though, and have them be like, "That's an OTF." Because technically you're pushing it out the front, but it's not like an automatic knife.
I mean, I don't know what technically. I mean, on a technicality, it is an out the front knife.
But so is like those little orange and black razor blade knives that you
Yeah.
push out the front and then they break the tip off and get a new tip. And yeah. So I don't think this would be illegal. But I'm just not going to tell anybody that I live in Washington.
I mean, you allegedly have that.
That's true. That's true. This is all AI.
Hopefully, it doesn't AI is going to summarize the chat saying, "Work Knife Balance illegally owns a out the front knife that he wants to have his coworkers
Question
implemented."
legality
Yeah.
on. Yeah. No, I got this one on. They sent some Jolly Ranchers with it too, so that was kind of cool.
Wow. So that's like a pirate farmer.
Yep.
A Jolly Rancher.
Yeah, I got it. Nice apothecary. Wait, I think I've been deceived.
Come on, man. I like it, or I don't like it when you just dismiss my bangers.
That was a really good one. Yeah. Oh wow!
Come on. My apartment complex, which was brilliant. You're like, then come on, man. No one has ever said my pirate rancher, my pirate farmer was a complete original thought that I thought of in like 2 seconds.
That was a really good one. I need to work on. I
think you feel threatened, which is why you're like, let's not acknowledge Stevie's funny.
There's a magnet right there.
Ooh.
And then there's a spring that you can see pulling the knife back, kind of very small
okay.
in there as well. So yeah.
Knife.
That was a really good one though.
Dude, shut up.
That was really good. I appreciate it.
I don't want your pity. Don't patronize me.
All right, be shady. Thoughts on the Kumu Compact Chad or Just Chad? I ordered Stony version to go with my Stony Padre off DLT's last drop. Comes in tomorrow. I really like both of them. Like I don't have the compact. I got it sent to me from Nathan from Just the Tip EDC, but I do have the full size Chad. and I really, really like this knife. The compact, it was just that much. The compact fits it. My compact towels upstairs, otherwise I'd show you, but they're pretty much the exact same size, and I'd show you side by side, but I'm too lazy to go up there and get it. Hey, Maddie, I posted a link for you. This one's for you, Maddie.
I messed with it when you had both of them at breakfast. It's good.
I have a picture on my Instagram with them side by side, B Shady, if you want to go check that out too, so you can kind of see the size difference. But
I prefer the girthiness because the Chad's a big knife, but the compact Chad is a good size.
Yeah,
and it's a fabulous design.
Yeah, it's a really, really nice knife. That's why I think a lot of people have said that the Padre is Kunu's best design. I would disagree. I think the Chad is their best knife and their best design. Only thing that I would change is I really like frame lock knives, and I'm not the biggest access lock fan. I used to be, but not so much anymore. And I would want to do it in a frame lock, but they have their S-Tau, which is essentially a frame lock version of the Chad. But yeah, no, I think the Chad is fantastic.
Yeah, that was the first. It's really the only. Well, I've checked out most of your Kunwus at this point, but so I guess
You've seen quite a bit of them.
Quite a bit of them. The Chad's my favorite one. It's solid. It's solid. A little soft on the detent.
They send a stronger spring. They send a stronger spring, and I haven't put any of the different springs in mine. They're all just how they come, but they do send a stronger spring with them if you're worried about that. What's up, Gary? How you doing?
Is that a Jolly Rancher would be the Pirate Rancher's tractor or horse? Shut up, Steve. Y'all can just kiss off. It was funny. I don't know why this just popped into my head, but I was watching The Office before I came on.
Yeah.
And it was the episode where the Willy Wonka Golden Ticket episode.
Oh, yeah.
Where he forces Dwight to take credit for it.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, it's a brilliant idea. And just the look on Michael's face as they're
this was so great. This was awesome. And Dwight's like, I remember from my childhood where we eat lots of sugary goods.
Yeah, he's like, as soon as the sugary sweets hit my mouth and run down my esophagus.
Exactly. Be Shady, so there's like the difference between the S-Tau and the Chad. Like they're really, really pretty much the same knife. You can see the blade shapes are really similar. They just have the hole deployment versus their thumb stud deployment, and then an access lock versus a frame lock. And they're like the same size too. You do have a slightly different on the top of the S-Tau. You can front flip that, and you can't this. But yeah, I think the Chad is a superior design and one of their best by far. So. Look, Maddie's here to support you.
Just go back to commenting on bacon. Good night, Ethan. I'll try to think of a good pizza place for you.
Ethan, I think Mod Pizza is fantastic.
You can't go wrong with Mod Pizza. And you can get whatever you want on it. And they make a mean salad, too.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all over the place.
Yeah. I was surprised at how many mods there were up here.
More mods than a Matisfaction live stream.
That's a good one.
Oh. I was stuck for 3 days with a guy on the trip yesterday, or these last 3 days. That is the nervous laughter guy who it doesn't matter what he's saying, he's laughing at everything he's saying. And then also the type, like, we're waiting for the shuttle to arrive and you hear sirens in the background and you're like, uh-oh, what'd you guys do? Like, what are those guys? And yeah, finally I was like, why did you laugh at that? And he's like, oh, what? I was like, oh, you were laughing at that. I was like, I didn't get the joke. And he's like, oh, yeah, no, anyway. And like,
that's awesome. Why'd you laugh at that? What? I didn't get the joke. Can you explain it to me? That's awesome.
Ooh, Brooklyn Bros in Everett by the arena is pretty good, actually. And I think you can get a slice. Todd, no, they don't. Pizza Huts are pretty much, I can say for certain, because Emerald City Pizza is the parent company of Pizza Hut over here. And they're one of my biggest customers, and I'm very hands-on with the Pizza Huts. And they only have like takeaway restaurants around here now. They don't have any more like dine-in places. If they do, they're like a 3-4 like very small. I think Lake Stevens has like a very small dining room, but they're predominantly all takeaways.
I was gonna say the only pizza that I know of that I've been to was like you can pick up and leave, and you can have them deliver, and that's it. Like they didn't even have tables to sit. The last Pizza Hut that I went to that had like a buffet with like an actual salad bar buffet too was down in Arizona. We had one.
Very hand-on with Pizza Hut. I am on every week. I talk to Robert. I'm not going to give away Robert's position, but yeah, let's just say I know Pizza Hut pretty well there, Lancelot Leather. both hands, not just hand, singular. Kyle, here's a fun fact for you. Nuz wears a bib. Yeah, I said it. I wonder if he in any of the big,
or like to drool or to like eat.
Nuz knows when he eats, he's gonna be messy. So Nuz full on tucks a napkin, takes multiple napkins and like folds them together and then tucks them in his shirt. So he.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Steve Clare, when they said Pizza Hut buffet, I was instantly thinking Godfather's Pizza. The only Godfathers left is in Wenatchee.
I was gonna say, isn't there one like Eltopia or something like that? It's a Wenatchee. Okay.
Yeah, Wenatchee.
Moses Lake. Yeah.
We got a budget pony style and a QSP hedgehog. I thought the hedgehog was... Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, the QSP hedgehog is the slip joint.
Mm-hmm.
And then did
Vosteed has a hedgehog as well. So
those dirty mother effers.
The QSP hedgehog, and then Vosteed has a hedgehog as well, which is it's like
the QSP hedgehog is sharp.
Mm-hmm. The Vosteed hedgehog is like short and chunky, and they just redid it with their top liner lock.
Was it a button lock before? And now it's just a top liner lock?
I think it was. I want to say it was an access lock before, and they turned it into a top liner lock. But I could be wrong on that.
Hey, I haven't seen the final word, but are you gonna get these? Are you?
Lefty said he didn't care, but I know he doesn't care. I was waiting for someone else in the actual order to say I'm okay with it.
I mean, I feel like I can hold on to them myself longer than.
I only want to look at one. The other two.
I mean, I'm not going to film any content on these. Like, if I could see you this weekend, I'd literally hand them off to you. You know?
Okay. Yeah.
So I don't think there's any reason not to.
Yeah. I mean, in my mind, when I saw you were getting them, I was like, he's 15 minutes away, literally.
And you know what? All I did was join the channel. If you look, I didn't say in or anything. I just joined the channel.
I did see that.
And then I saw that Lefty sent them, and I was like, well, I mean, he already sent them. There's no point in me saying, hey, I didn't sign up for these.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, Palmer. But yeah, this buckhorn is very interesting.
That's the one I want to see. The buckhorn. That one's only like 200, 250.
Yeah.
It looks really cool for what it is. And Katua, like the other ones that they've been putting out, have been really nice quality. Like I think the Trivisa is also in that group, the V2. Really nice quality. I think you said it really well earlier when you were like, there's nothing against these knives. They're not going to join my collection, but they're really good for what they are.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The KT Triads. Yeah, this is the one that I think is very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
This one here.
Yeah. And that's a V2.
It's not a. That is way too slick.
Yeah.
Like I can barely catch it.
Mm-hmm.
And I keep thinking it's some sort of a
like frame lock or something.
Yeah, it's weird for this knife to be a compression lock. But
that like
perfect, but it's yeah, the compound ground, because it is a compound ground.
Yep. It looks really nice.
Yeah. Interesting. I don't know price points or anything about these, but they're not bad.
It's not food, Stevie. You can't eat it.
What's not?
The knife.
You don't. What if I did bite into this? And as it passed around, someone's like, yo, it looks like there's teeth marks in this.
If you were able to put teeth marks into steel, that would be impressive.
Not steel. It would be into the carbon fiber.
Either way, if you could put teeth marks in carbon fiber, that would be impressive. Man.
As I heard myself saying those words, I was trying to stop it. It just kept coming.
Sometimes I start a conversation and I don't know where it's going. It's more of an improvisation. Yeah. It's like an improv conversation. An improvisation.
Improvisation. Oh.
That's still one of my favorite shows.
I watch it. It's the show that I put on for Ella during the day. So at some point I'm watching, I don't know, a couple different episodes, just like a couple minutes of random episodes throughout the day.
It's my like background and like go to sleep show.
Yeah.
That I bounce between like that, Parks and Rec, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and Psych. Those are like my 4 shows that I'll go through.
Oh,
Like
I missed Psych. Psych was a good show.
Mm-hmm. Psych was one of my favorites too. Actually, when I left Kennewick, the store in Kennewick, we went bowling, and I think I've told you that I did bowling in high school as like for a PE credit, and so we went bowling for fun, and no one there knew that I could actually bowl. And like that night, I ended up bowling like a 220, which was pretty good. But like I had a high game at that bowling alley, because that bowling alley is the bowling alley that my high school went to. And I was like, you guys want to see something cool? And we walked over to the 2007 like scores, and I had a 298 game in 2007 that my name was on their board for 2007 high scores. And they were like, no way. And I was like, yeah. So they got a bowling pin and they like gave it to me, and they knew I loved Psych. So the bowling pin is covered with like Psych quotes. Like, I don't know, my body just craves buttery goodness. It's what it does, from Guster and stuff like that.
So you want to see how good of a bowler I am?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna share this then. I went bowling yesterday.
Really?
I did at Bowleroo in Oxnard. And
that's not bad. That's not bad.
Okay, well, you want to see how my next game went?
Yeah. Just complete opposites. For people who never bowl, when you break 100, like in my mind, I'm like, that's good. You're a third of the way to like the end, and you never do this. That's pretty good. Professional bowlers, when I was in high school and bowling, our coach would tell us, like, the instructor was the coach of the girls bowling team, and we only had a girls bowling team, and she would tell us frequently that, like, to be a professional bowler, like, you don't make a lot of money, but you have a lot of fun, do some really cool stuff. And really, to be a professional bowler, you just have to break like 185 to get sponsors. And I was like, are you kidding me? 185? And she's like, yeah, you don't even have to break 200 and you can get sponsors. And I was like, that's insane. And so when we were bowling, and like we had high school kids who, like, there was a group of like 4 or 5 of us who would break 200 on the regular. We were like, we could beat professional bowlers. This is ridiculous.
So. Now, to be fair, on the 48, I was...
You turned the bumpers off?
This sound horrible. No, there is no bumpers. But I was 3 Coronas in. 2 3/4 Coronas in. And 3 of those frames I bowled left-handed. And then 2 of the frames, the people on the lane to the right were already done. So I started trying to bowl 2 lanes, both handed. And I throwing them straight into the gutter. But yeah, I think Dennis, Sharp guy, is a pretty good bowler.
That's pretty good, Paul Mills. That's actually really good.
Yeah.
Palmer, the person who legally can't drink, says, I've never played bowling sober enough to remember my score. I feel
allegedly,
good,
Palmer. Allegedly. God.
And you don't play bowling. You just bowl. It's the verb in itself. I never played bowling. I never bowled. It itself is the verb. You don't play a verb.
Oh. I never played bowling.
Palmer's just rounding his age up to 21. How old are you? Round it up to 21. When a cop
I may as well be 21 at this point.
When a cop comes to you to get like a minor in possession, just round it up to 21, sir. I play all the verbs I want.
So wait, was your dad a traveling bowler?
Was he also a traveling salesman? My dad used to bowl on traveling leagues. He averaged 210 to 215 and was the worst on his team. Pros are 230 plus all day on easy conditioned lanes. I'm not saying you have to be a good pro.
All right,
you could
Mr.
get-
Know-It-All.
You could get sponsors at 185 is what I was saying, is what we were told. But yeah.
False.
Did you know it's about 8,000 miles from here to Florida as well?
Figures Kyle's dad sucked too. Oh.
Well, excuse me.
Hold on. Maddie just Kyled Kyle.
Yeah, I did. It was pretty great. Also, look at this. Sharp Guy's going to a national competition in Vegas.
I'm not surprised, man.
That's actually awesome. I just wanted to put that back up there one more time.
Oh. Kyle's searching for something to say right now.
Kyle is 100% searching for something to say.
Oh, there it is.
Are we talking about bowling still, Paul Mills? The way the oil makes a lot of difference in my game. We're used to anyway.
Oh, Maddie. That's like the time. Now you gonna know how Kyle felt when he asked Gary if he had a stroke.
You had a stroke, Gary?
Gary's like, yes, I did have a stroke. Kyle was like, oh. Oh.
Joe's just bringing it from one live to the next. Pipe down, chicken burger boy.
To be fair, Gary acts like he had a stroke.
Kyle's like, hey, I just want to put this in perspective real quick.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. I will say, I agree with Lancelot from the previous one. You can't have a chicken burger. You just can't. I can have a chicken sandwich.
See, I'm gonna side with Maddie on this. I think you can have a chicken burger. I think you can. I don't think a burger has to be red meat, specifically cow.
Neither do I. I've had turkey burgers, and I need to empty the garbage that's under my desk. I've had turkey burgers. I think they're great. I've had
Not chicken.
I've had black bean burgers. They're awesome. But you can't have a chicken burger. You can have a chicken sandwich, and then you can have like a turkey burger or a hamburger or like a black bean burger
Or a salmon burger.
or a salmon burger. Salmon burgers are actually pretty good. Substitute geography. What does fish when he swam into a wall? Damn.
But not a chicken burger?
Nope. Maddie, did you hear about the burger? Chicken burger. Trust the guy who said,
dang, dude.
Joe's been lurking.
Joe's
been lurking.
Dang.
Maddie, did you hear that they're making a new sport and it's actually from Phoenix? They're doing quiet tennis. It's just like tennis but without the racket. That was pretty good.
You son of a bitch.
That one was pretty good. You were
I
like,
walked
what?
right into that one.
You're like, what?
Beef McNuggets doesn't have the same ring to it. No. Beef tendies.
Beef McNuggets.
Get some beef tendies.
I feel like if you called something beef McNuggets, it would get a lot of attention, though. It would get a lot of attention. And probably unwanted attention at that.
What's up, Winchester?
How you doing, Winnie?
I'm glad you're here to tell Marty he's wrong.
Bought a TV with a broken volume on. For only $5, I couldn't turn it down. I actually really like that one a lot. Like I will be stealing that one.
Ground Fog, where'd you come from with that?
I know, that was good. Here he is with a vengeance.
Oh, come on, rookie.
Did you also fall for the quiet tennis joke when I was telling it?
It gave me a migraine.
I love how Kyle jumps in. If my jokes were as bad as Steven's, I'd kick my own ass. Oh man.
You see what Marty called me?
I didn't see what he called me.
Winchester. Can chicken be a burger?
I don't understand how this is really even debatable.
I don't either, but Joe is steadfast in his incorrectness.
And I am standing with Joe. So
I mean,
how can turkey be a burger but not a chicken? It makes no sense.
They don't make chicken burgers.
They literally do.
No, they make chicken patties.
That's what a burger is. We discussed this.
They also make a hamburger patty.
That's different. That's the name of the lady who smushed the burger together.
Her name was Hamburger.
Her name was Patty.
Stephen, I'm sharing my screen.
Okay, where is it? If it's Google, I'm not showing this.
Oh, it's Google.
Y'all stand with Joe. I sit with Marty.
A dish consisting of a round patty of ground beef or sometimes other savory ingredients.
But it never says chicken.
It does say chicken.
Where?
It's implied in other.
Let's see. What is this even that I clicked on?
I like if you go up the graph that it shows like the popularity of burgers as it gets closer.
Let's see.
No, Joe, we can't all agree.
Burger definitions and meaning. Merriam-Webster.
There you go. Merriam-Webster. See, tofu can be a burger.
All right, let's not get cocky here.
Is Joe getting cocky?
No, you. Let's not. You're not hurt. Yes, you're hurting our case.
Tofu can be a burger.
That's what it says.
A sandwich
don't read it.
to a
Don't read
hamburger.
it.
There's
Tofu
nothing to
burger.
click on. This doesn't tell me nothing. Here we go. Can chicken be a burger?
Hold on. Click show history.
Show history? Okay, here you go.
Yes.
History. Right there. Yes, chicken can be a burger. Here's my history. Let's see. Joke, StreamYard. Let's see. YouTube, Defiant. Sharif wants us to play a game called X Defiant.
Nice.
Katsu folding. Clayton, the chicken burger man.
A chicken burger may also be made of grilled or fried patty of ground chicken.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Yeah, but Google isn't always right.
Tell me when it's been wrong.
Right there when it talked about chicken burgers. That was easy.
No.
Yeah. Walked yourself into that one.
No. Tofu is sadness visualized.
Just saw that one as well.
That's true, Kyle. That's true.
Winchester. At the end of the day, it all comes out of our bottoms as poop.
And then you put that between two buns and it's a burger.
It comes out between two buns.
So it's already a burger.
So you're just pooping burgers everywhere you go.
You're
Oh,
a
man.
burger.
Joyce has started this new thing. She's going to hate this when she gets older. And there's like these stories of her on the internet for me talking with y'all. She started this new thing where when she needs to poop, she will go to hold on, I gotta make sharp guy moderator real quick.
Don't make him a moderator.
I just realized he wasn't, so I'm going to.
It's just for the best.
Joyce she does this thing where she's like pooping now, where she'll go over and she'll like kind of squat in like a 45 degree and she'll like grab the wall or like a table or something. And you'll be like, "You okay?" And she goes, "Pooping." And then you go, "Do you need help?" And she goes, "I got it." She'll just give a thumbs up. "I got it." I'm like, okay. But it's actually quite funny because she'll like she's not potty trained. She still wears diapers, but she'll go to the bathroom to sit on the ground next to the toilet to poop.
Okay.
I was like, potty training is going to be a breeze with her. She's going to know exactly what she needs to do. She just goes there and poops.
Yeah. Get her a little
I'm going to
kid
frame
potty.
this.
You can have Joe. That guy doesn't even make cod pieces.
Although those glasses cases that Sharif was showing, those are going to be awesome.
Whatever, you know.
You just have to have like normal sized glasses and not glasses made for Godzilla.
You know what? I got nothing.
You got a stripper squirrel on your shirt.
I do. Well, not this one.
Well,
This
not
is
the
nice.
stripper.
Stripper squirrel right here.
Oh, there's your
Yeah.
stripper squirrel. Yeah.
Oh. How do you get AI to summarize the chats?
I don't know. I don't know how Gary did it.
I don't know how to get even subtitles on my shorts. Like, Stevie, I see your shorts with the subtitles all the time, and I'm like, how does he do that?
You have to do that. There's a
Kyle, Joyce is my
You push.
18-month-old daughter, not my wife. So just be careful because she's 18 months and my daughter.
Yeah.
Kyle's not a good look for you, buddy.
Yeah, Kyle, that's
He just said don't talk about her on your live stream. He didn't cross any lines. I'm just giving him the preemptive knowledge. Like,
Yeah, but he towed the line there. He knows where that line is.
he's always towing the line. That's what we love about Kyle. Towing the line.
Do we love Kyle though?
Sometimes.
Do we?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, really that much?
Sharp guy, we were talking about you earlier, and I was
Nothing good.
I was quite the bad bowler back in my day, but I hear you are quite the good bowler now, and you're heading to Vegas, which is awesome.
He'd be an even better bowler if he'd get off them glory holes.
Why do you think he likes bowling balls so much? Triple the pleasure. Winchester. I don't know if it's still going or not, but I'm waiting for that show to end so I can binge watch it.
That's how I'm at too, because it pops up on my Disney Plus all the time, and I'm like, I need to wait for it so I can just watch all of it. It just makes it that much easier. And then I don't have
Palmer's
to worry
starting
about
to
it.
sound like a cop over there. I love Kyle because I am 21 years of age.
Okay, 5 episodes in. I just binge watched the first 4 episodes of season 4 of The Boys. It's pretty good.
I thought you were gonna say I just binge watched the first 4 episodes of The Acolyte. It's like they're 5 episodes in now. That's one that I wasn't sure if I'd like. The Boys.
I like it.
It's kind of
it's
superhero.
crazy. No, it's full on superhero.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they're perceived as superheroes. Invincible is good.
Have you ever wanted to see a man shrink and then enter another man's wiener and then grow big again?
I don't think I have.
Wow.
Well, if it's on your to-do list, start watching The Boys.
Yeah.
How do you know which penis? How do you know which penis is going to open up to accept the other penis?
Oh, we learned. Episode 1.
What's
That's
red
not
vining?
fun.
What's red vining? Is that when they wrap their penises like the snakes on an EMS thing?
That was so out of the blue in that episode.
That was just out of
Yeah.
That was a good one though.
Palmer's never seen The Boys.
Yeah, that's a real episode of The Boys, Palmer.
That actually happened.
Palmer,
That's
you have to
season-
be 21 to watch it.
That's season 3, episode 1. It starts off with a bang.
I started watching it with my children. Let's
Yeah.
watch this superhero show. All right, the superhero show is no longer appropriate for YouTube.
Let's watch the superhero show.
It's pretty much 5 minutes in. And they show it, everything. Matthew, knives. Let's talk knives.
I really gotta think this garbage.
All right, you want to talk knives?
Did you see this earlier?
I did. Just like Steve Claire, it's a very large, complex knife.
Yep.
Show me the dog bone thingy you called it. What was that?
I have no idea. I don't know what it's for.
What's it for?
I think it's just to show you their titanium grade. Or maybe it has something to do with how you put them together. But it's got like a dog bone shape in it. It's just here.
There's a
It doesn't
knife.
attach or anything to the other thing?
Nope.
Do the blades fit in it?
Nope. They're too small. The hole's too small.
What is that thing called?
The Zero.
Zero what?
It's from Rivery Manufacturing.
Where's that at?
I don't know, but it's made in the USA. It's a deceptively simple knife. I walked into all of those. Kyle. It was on Kickstarter. I think if you look on Kickstarter for Zero, they explain everything. It's actually really fun. Although if I sit in my office and just do this, and then someone walks in and I'm playing with a knife like this, I'd probably get fired. Not fired.
Really?
At least talk to. Like, we need you to talk to someone in HR.
It's surprisingly addictive.
It is.
Is it like another cover for it?
No, but you can get other covers. That's what I thought it might be, but no, it's a solid block.
Is it aluminium?
It's titanium.
How do you know? Did you do experiments on it?
I tried to.
So you failed at the experiments.
Yeah, it's titanium.
There's
You
a
can
lot
taste
of
it.
negative vibes tonight, man.
You can taste it.
There's a
They
lot
all
of
knife
tension here
blades would
today.
ignore me.
Nice, sharp guy. Are we
Wow.
wait? Are we still talking about glory holes, or are we talking about bowling?
That's awesome, sharp guy. If we're talking about bowling, I guess it's awesome the other way
right.
too.
Exactly. You got to support him no matter what he's doing.
I guess it's awesome the other way too. Awesome for you. I got my new stickers. I didn't realize they were
Ooh.
purple till they got here, but I actually kind of like it. This
That's
is what happens.
yellow, dude.
Shut up. I've already had other people tell me. I showed him to someone and I was like, yeah, I got them. They match the other ones. And he was like, no, they don't. And I was like, yeah, they're the same. And he's like, nope. And I was like, I clicked the colors. And he was like, where'd you click? And I showed him. He was like, yeah, those are different colors. And I was like, cool, awesome. Well, they look pretty close. And he's like, no, they're completely different. It's just like, okay, well, I like them. So.
Ooh. Palmer went the Saul.
Yeah, Palmer.
Better call Saul route.
It's a
Coca-Cola
Coca-Cola
disc.
disc. It's the closest thing to mean I've heard him say.
Also, there may or may not be another side to work that balance that you guys haven't heard yet.
I'm pretty sure there is.
Yeah, there is.
There's a dark side.
It's not.
Not necessarily dark, but
Are we getting the fake work knife right now?
No.
no, I would say it's not fake at all. This is genuine.
Yeah.
But,
We're
wish I
just
was
missing a
genuine.
piece.
I wish I was genuine.
We're looking at a puzzle with some pieces missing.
No.
You may not have gotten all the story.
Which story?
Not for me to embellish.
He's Zodiac 3.0.
Embellish.
I want to know where Zodiac 2.0 went. We just skipped right over the second Zodiac.
Same as Saul. Old slippin' Jimmy. Did you guys watch Better Call Saul?
I did.
I
I,
watched
love that show.
the first couple of seasons.
I was gonna say I haven't finished it, but I was late to it, and I was late to Breaking Bad too. So like I finished Breaking Bad after Better Call Saul had started, and then I watched the first like season and a half, 2 seasons of Better Call Saul.
Yeah, I didn't start watching Breaking Bad till it had been off the air for a while. And then by the time I started watching Better Call Saul, they were already like 3 or 4 seasons into it.
Mm-hmm.
I would say Better Call Saul is the better show of the two.
I would agree. Well, actually, I think they're both really good. I don't know if I
They're
could
both
put,
really good.
I don't know if I could put one above the other.
I would put Better Call Saul in like Sopranos territory. I think it's one of the
Really?
in my opinion.
All right.
Steven, did you hear they're thinking about bringing back Sopranos, but like when they were younger?
Yeah. There's been some talks of that for a while, and I'm all for it.
They're moving forward with it. Last I saw.
Yeah, and David Chase is going to be involved with it. So I didn't see the the Many Saints in Newark or whatever. I haven't seen that yet, but yeah, I'm all for it. I think it'd be good.
It'll be interesting.
They're bringing back The Office.
I heard that there's going to be a reboot, but it takes place at like a newspaper place in like Ohio or something.
Something like that, yeah.
They can't do the same jokes. Not in today's world.
No, there was an interview with Robert Downey Jr. and they were like, "Could you make Tropic Thunder today?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "You could make it." He's like, "You
Right.
could make it, but I doubt anybody would be like, you would not get the support or anything that happened." What was going on? So
I can't ever backtrack and say I still think the X-Files is the greatest show, my favorite show of all time. My favorite versus greatest show of all time are two different shows, though. I think The Sopranos is the greatest show of all time.
The greatest show of all time.
Yeah, I think that Sopranos is the greatest show of all time, and I think that Tony Soprano is the greatest TV show character of all time.
Do you think he's the greatest? He was a jerk.
Oh,
Why
don't.
he's
Yeah,
so good?
I think he's an absolute scumbag. Tony Soprano was a scumbag that by the end of the show you don't like Tony Soprano at all, and that's why I think it's so great.
are you supposed to?
Yeah, I think so.
You kind of root for him in the beginning.
Yeah, he's like the lovable bad guy,
Yeah.
and then he just, I think, kind of also, or I would put Walter White towards the same, in Breaking Bad. But like the end, he's a horrible, horrible person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of people say The Wire. That's a show I've never watched. A lot of people say I gotta watch The Wire. I mean, look, there's a lot of shows that I think can be argued for greatest of all time for sure, but for me, Sopranos.
I don't know if I have a greatest show. I like Dexter. Dexter's a good one.
I like Dexter.
Dexter, I would say like the first 3 or 4 or 3 seasons, 4 seasons.
Yeah. After the Trinity Killer started getting wonky.
Yes. Trenton was, what's his name, was the Trinity Killer, right?
Third Rock from the Sun guy. I can't remember his name.
Yeah. George. No, not George. Terry and the Hendersons.
Yeah, I can't think of his name all of a sudden. Some will say it. Probably Kyle. Let's see.
The dad from Third Rock to the Suns?
Yeah.
What the heck is his name? John Lithgow.
Winchester. Yes, thank you, Winchester. Yes.
Is John Lithgow.
Yeah, he was the Trinity Killer. Oh, good job, Steven. You got it.
Yeah. Trying to help out. Doing my part.
I do like Brian Regan. I don't know what Loudermilk is, though.
Loudermilk?
Is Brian Regan in that?
Oh. He's talking about the show Loudermilk. There's a band called Loudermilk from Tri-Cities.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was going to say the band, but...
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Dexter... And then the reboot to Dexter was not good.
It was not good, but it was also not bad.
Mm,
It was like for me, it was okay, but it wasn't amazing. It was like I can watch this, but I'm not going to recommend it. Which I guess would kind of fall in bad category. Never mind. Yeah, it's probably bad. I think we have the most people we've had all night here. So I was just going to talk about the giveaway that we're going to be doing tonight. We're going to do another P&W. Yeah, we're doing another P&W Fun Stuff pen.
Oh, nice.
Pen. Yeah. I almost didn't give this one away, but I really like it. I have used this one to write with, and it's pretty cool. But it's a stained cedar, and I really like the kind of like
nice
hook that he put on the back end there. This one reminds me of the movie. This one reminds me of the movie Moana. I don't know why, but when I see this one, it reminds me of the movie Moana. So, but this is a stained cedar, but with it, I'm actually going to be giving away a Shieldin boa. So just a sweet little budget knife. Shieldin sent this one to me, and when I had some prototypes for the Rango made with them to check out as well, and I've just been kind of hanging on to it and trying to find a good time, and I was like, I need to get rid of knives, so I figured I'll just give this one away tonight. I don't have any of the box or anything to come with it, but it's a full-size knife. This is a big knife for sure. I'll pull one of my large-ish knives out for comparison in Shreves.
Is that the Momentum?
That's not the Momentum.
Some people think it's the Momentum.
Not me. I never would have guessed that this was the Momentum. I would have said no. That's not the Momentum.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I also know where Sharif's website is if you want to pre-order his new Aurelia knife. So you can, if you want to check that out, you can go to or pre-order it.
Oh, I wasn't. Can you say that again slower so I can type it?
You can go to and then pre-order it.
I didn't get that.
It's okay. It's on his Instagram.
It's mrs-knives.com.
Yep, mrsknives.com.
Mrs-Knives.
Mm-hmm. msknives.com. And then you can pre-order it. I pre-ordered mine last week. Thank you, Palmer. See, some people are helpful. So we're going to be giving these away tonight, though, in our giveaway here in a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and get the StreamYard stuff going. What are you saying?
Is it a hashtag?
That's what I'm getting it going. I'm just starting it.
Wait, can I pick the hashtag?
Yeah, you can pick the hashtag, but I've got to find the StreamYard thing. No. You can't pick the hashtag.
You already said I could.
It's going to be something with chicken burgers, and it's not acceptable.
You already said I could.
It's good. No, I said it, and I take it back because I know exactly what's going to happen.
No take backsies.
All right.
Chicken snot burger?
Chicken snot. Ew.
Chicken snot burger? That a weird, Kyle?
Chicken's not a burger. Is that what Kyle put? Let's see. That's not. There's too many things in that. There's too many things in that. It's going to be too confusing. We can't use that. Sorry, your hashtag was too complicated, so it's going to be.
We've had full-on sentences.
The areola for pre-order at missmcgonis.sex.
I think Kyle's came in first, so we'll just go ahead and go with that one.
For those of you, if this will, I'm pulling for, hey, if you haven't won, or if you haven't experienced anything from P&W Fun Stuff, I'll play for you.
Yeah. No, this hashtag sucks.
Yeah.
Well, there's already one entry from Kyle, so this is rigged.
Chicken snot a banger.
Chick and snot. I'd bang her.
Oh.
So who has not won a P&W pen? Or does everyone have a P&W pen?
Oh, if that's the case, twice as nice. You know what? I think I'm gonna play for Winchester.
Palmer.
Yeah, I
has
don't
it.
wanna
I'll
play-
for Palmer.
Yeah, I don't want to play for Palmer though.
I got you, Palmer.
What is this?
This is the hashtag P&W Peacemaker. P&W is bringing everyone together with this sweet stuff.
Wait, so we have to redo it
Okay.
now?
Yeah, you do. Okay, Maddie.
Everyone. Oh my god.
Everyone has chicken's not a burger up there. It started counting weird, and then I was looking at it and I was like, yeah, I think it's messed up because I chose one that was already there. So apologies, everybody. It's Maddie's fault.
I chose a different.
Heck yeah, Winchester.
There we go. Winchester's on board. And we're going to do no turd burglars. So if I don't recognize you or someone in the chat doesn't recognize you or whatnot, then I'm sorry. But it's going to go to someone in the community that we know of. Since we are doing a knife, it's got to be continental US and or have a continental US address that I can send it to.
What if they have a continental breakfast?
It's not an address.
Plenty of room on Pancake Land.
And that makes it a little bit easier there.
I think Joe should be disqualified because Tennessee's not a real state.
I think Tennessee's a fantastic.
Tennessee. I mean, there's a song by.
I think Joe should be
Peacemaker.
winning because Joe's the only 10 I see.
Ah.
I used that.
That's just
pickup
his
line when I was
forehead.
in high school once. I used that pickup line when I was in high school once. There was a girl that I went to class with, and she knew it was a joke, but she was actually from Tennessee, and she had moved there. And I was like, "Hey, you're from Tennessee, right?" And she's like, "Yeah." I go, "Must be perfect because you're the 10 I see." She was like, "Hee hee hee." And then I remember one of the other guys that went to school with me was walking by. He was like, "You're the only 10 I see." Come on, dude. And then he asked her to a dance and she said no. And I went with her and I was like, "Come on, dude." I walked by him at the dance. I was like, "Come on, dude." He got so pissed.
Showed him.
Yeah. I never got pepper sprayed, Palmer. I'm not like you. I don't get pepper sprayed. I get maced.
Pickup lines, eh? Baby, my love for you is like diarrhea. I just can't hold it in.
Did that work on Katie?
We're married.
We're married. Mine was we went for a night walk and I looked at Ashley and I said, "Man, you're so pretty in the dark."
Jeez.
Didn't land the way I thought it would.
Ground fall. Did you fall from heaven? Because your face is pretty effed up. We get it. You were cool in high school. Moving on.
I was a professional bowler. Got the girl. I jumped out of a plane last weekend. Show me some respect.
Yeah, Cole. Show me something. Because I jumped out of a plane. Katie wishes Marty could cook beans so she could finally fart.
One day,
That's a callback.
I'll never forget.
I'll never forget it.
Never.
Do you really not cook any beans? Why wouldn't you cook beans? Beans are great to eat.
Yeah, come on, Maddie. Get the bean cooking.
Yeah, cook some beans.
All right, I'll
Make
go
that-
cook some beans.
Make
There you go.
make that girl fart for once.
Well, yeah.
Last time I cooked beans, a child was born.
Those must be some pretty good beans. I gotta say, those must be some pretty good beans.
They were fine at the time.
I don't think we're talking about Bush's baked beans either.
Well,
we are.
maybe we are.
Yeah.
Franks and beans.
Tenacious D just did their award for the NBA, the greatest defender in this last year. And the trophy is a basketball hoop with two basketballs at the bottom. And I was watching it, and someone next to me was like, "Do they know that looks like a wiener?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think they do. I think they know it looks like a wiener. I think they designed it that way."
Don't always have to effort hard.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, sometimes that's not right to do. Backpack up, boys.
They may not be needed, but they are very much appreciated. Kind of breaks the silence a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Did you guys hear about the guy who invented knock-knock jokes?
He died.
He won the Nobel Prize.
That's stupid. Because he was knocking on everything. There's no bell.
That's stupid.
Did you hear about the new chocolate stereo? People say
Yeah,
it sounds pretty
we
sweet.
didn't know.
That's stupid.
All right. People are getting fed up already with all these dumb dad jokes. It took me a minute on that one. I think he's talking about your Nobel Prize.
Two windmills are at a wind farm. One asks, "What's your favorite type of music?" The other says, "I'm a big metal fan."
That's pretty good.
Did you hear about the guy who invented dad jokes? He was a racist.
He was a racist.
Are we gonna try to cancel dad jokes now?
I guess so.
Oh, man.
Storm bested your cell service. Don't you have your own private cellular tower in your backyard?
Cellular tower?
Cellular. What was that? Is that a normal breath, or were you giving up?
No, Maddie just farted.
Just farted.
He thought he shitted.
Oh, well. How the tables have turned.
You don't even say it right.
I'm not trying to say it right, Maddie.
Well. How
Hold
the
on.
turntables?
Yeah, Maddie, I'm going to put you on the bottom. And then I'm going to put something right here.
Cellular.
Hey,
How you
Sheree,
doing?
why can't the nose be 12 inches long?
I know this one, because then it would be a foot.
Because then it would be a foot.
Did you get that from the aliens?
Oh man.
I watched the
Painful.
Alien Bad Dad jokes. That's where I get a lot of mine from. They had that one earlier. Someone does these AI aliens and they make them do dumb dad jokes.
My head is the size of a cellular tower.
What up, LCAP?
Hello,
How you
Sharif.
doing, Winchester? How you guys doing?
Too good.
What the F is happening?
My phone broke. How's the pre-order going, Sharif?
Honestly, it's going slow. It is going slow. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I can get some of the distributors interested.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sending out like a new email out to them tomorrow. It's already done. But it's definitely going slower than I would like, if I'm honest. But we'll see. The Kaimano wasn't all at once either. It's just I'd love to trigger the buying sooner rather than later, for sure. You know?
Yeah.
But
Hey, speaking of Sharifosaurus, do you know why dinosaurs can't clap their hands?
why?
Because they're extinct.
I like that. Actually, I like that.
That means they're dead and there's no more of them around.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The dead ain't coming back.
Dude, by the way, I finally unboxed I got the Hank of the Month, and this thing is incredible.
You should show it here because there's less people that are going to care on this one if you see it. And I want to see it.
So, well, I'll ask the people in chat. Do you guys want to see the Hank of the Month?
Tomato.
Or
God
is it,
damn it, Patina.
Spoiler.
Damn it, Patina.
Tomato.
It says tomato.
Ah. Damn it, that makes it even worse.
What happened?
First time listener. Last time caller.
What up, Patina?
Long time listener, first time caller.
Long time listener.
What did the janitor say when he jumped out of the closet?
What?
Get off my floor.
Supplies.
That's one of those like popsicle jokes, for sure.
I love popsicle jokes.
Yeah. That one's actually pretty good. Supplies.
Patina Turner.
Mhm.
We're totally missing out on some tomato joke, though.
Yeah. There's 18 entries. Make sure you enter.
I got it.
if you want.
I got it, Patina. It was soup du jour for everybody else.
Yep.
Oh man. Palmer. Stop picking on your dad, Palmer.
Yeah, it's not fun to pick on your elders. Maddie, do you wear hats?
Sometimes. I feel like this is going somewhere that doesn't involve hats, though.
No. Patina asked. Do you wear hats, Maddie?
I still subscribe to what I just said.
It's okay. He followed it up with "Hello, Todd."
Stevie's laughing. There's something.
No.
Stevie laughed, composed himself, calmly said no.
I'm gonna run this in 30 seconds.
Now.
I almost started the countdown at like I'm gonna run this in 13 minutes, but I figured that would be a way too long countdown.
yes.
I do have a couple of hats though. Forrest made me this guy.
Oh, nice.
It's a bit dusty though. Look at that dust.
I was gonna say, what the fuck was that, dude?
It's a bit
Oh,
dusty. But I sometimes, because I have to wear like these giant glasses, the hat doesn't really like hit each other.
Mhm.
I don't like that.
Maybe it's because your
Make
glasses are made for Godzilla.
Maybe they were.
Is that a Lancelot leather like portable strap in the top corner right there?
Right here.
Yeah.
We got the portable one, the horse
Horse
butt with
butt.
confusing number situation. Don't know how to work that. And then the scrap one, or I forgot what he called it.
Nice.
Ugly strap.
Ugly strap, but I like these a lot too.
Mhm.
There's a really smooth side, and then a rougher side. Yeah, I always keep these nearby because I use them a lot. So let me check this brain trust. What am I walking into here?
Uh-oh.
Probably whatever Stevie was laughing at.
Oh, it's actually a real thing. Heck yes, I would buy that hat. I would 100% wear that hat. Is this? Where can I get this?
Wiener Schnitzel.
Here, let's show it to. Here, I'll share my screen. Everyone needs to see the glory of this.
You know who would wear the hell out of that hat?
The
Would
side
be
queen?
Forrest.
Forrest would.
Forrest with a Hello Kitty shirt.
It says while supplies last. You need to get on that soon.
And this dude, like, he needs to be on the hat too. Like, not literally on the hat, but on the hat.
Put him
Yeah.
to the side there.
But $10 for a I Heart Wieners hat? Heck yes. I'd wear that hat.
They used to have shirts that said
What up, ATK?
Marty Strops.
what was it, like best wieners in town or something like that.
Wiener Schnitzel?
Yeah, they used to have shirts that said something like I know where to find the best wiener in town or something like that.
I said it I think last week, but there's a place in my town that's supposedly the best in the whole state. And right by my work, so I need to go check them out and see if it's real. But they're called Dazzos. Cash
Oh.
only.
We got 2 more. All right, we got 20. I'm gonna run it in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7,
LCAP, probably not.
6, 5,
Patina.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Heart hot.
Here we go.
That's awesome.
Pair that shirt with the hat.
No,
Nice.
hate to say.
And he
Hey,
played
hey.
for LCAP.
You played for LCAP.
Oh, sweet. That's easy. I know El Caps. I've got El Caps stuff. I can just send it to him. That's easy.
Heck
Okay.
yeah.
So not to take away from Acid Test Kids at all. He deserves a win. I've been noticing sometimes with StreamYard that lately the last people that have been entering are the ones that get picked.
Like one of the
Mhm.
last couple.
Yeah.
So he says that
I've been noticing that a little bit. I
I've
wonder.
noticed that too, Maddie.
Yeah.
Like for a while, it was if you were one of the first people, and then now it's shifted to being one of the last.
But I'm glad LCAP won though. LCAP deserves some cool stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I wonder if StreamYard needs to recode the randomness or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Okay,
heck
I will
yeah,
get that out to you sometime
I
this
think
week.
you won fair and
Um,
square, ATK. I don't
yeah.
think there's a conspiracy.
I think you won fair and square too.
Yeah, he
That's all
did.
that matters.
Like I said, I'm not taking away from him. I'm just noticing
But you did.
You were. You
I'm
were. You
not.
took it right out. Right
If
out.
anything, I'm criticizing StreamYard. And not even criticizing, more mental notes that Sharif confirmed.
Right?
Disappeared.
I'm conspiracy. I can't even say that word.
El Cap, if you want to
Conspiracy.
just verify with me on
Conspiracy.
Instagram your address I believe I have it saved from a couple months ago when I sent something to you, but just in case, you can send it there, and I'll get that sent over to you later this week. It's confirmation bias.
Sore loser. I didn't play for me. I played for Palmer.
Have a good night.
I'll hit you up, B Shady.
Good night.
I'll be talking to
Shady.
you soon.
Did you guys see the coin that Stevie got me?
Oh yeah.
Does it say I love wieners on it?
No, it's even better. It's a pizza.
Oh yeah, we saw that last week. Yeah, that's awesome. And then it's got the moon, like an actual.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I guess it would
Imprint
be
to the moon.
Yeah,
that crater's in the bottom right. So there you go.
that's pretty cool. Do you know why they put the moon on the backside of it? Because the moon is made of cheese.
Well, why they put it on the back of the pizza?
Because the cheese pizza and they're both circles. And the
Wouldn't
top
it be
would
on the
look like,
top?
no, because then it would look like the moon. They have to make it look like pizza, and then the bottom is the crust, the cheese crust.
Oh, the packaging is awesome.
Yeah.
Little teeny pizza box.
Do you carry that little box in your pocket when you carry it?
No, I don't want to destroy the box.
That's a good idea.
But it would be cool to get a slip.
They do need some new designs, Winchester. I agree.
With a window to show the moon.
Shire Post, is that where it came from?
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing is awesome. It is very, very cool.
12 streams. I opened it on Wednesday, sir. And not all of these people were there. Or was it Friday?
Kyle, you're being mean.
It was Friday.
Kyle, you just let your freak flag fly. I shouldn't say that, Kyle. We don't want to see what your flag looks like.
This is a birthday
Yeah,
present
no.
from a very dear friend.
We don't want to see what your flag looks like, Kyle.
Retracted.
Ooh,
Godzilla and Kong.
that'd be cool.
They should both be Godzilla because King Kong ain't got nothing on Godzilla.
Yeah, definitely King Godzilla is the king.
All
They
right,
do have some pretty cool designs. I'm looking at these.
one of my favorite coins is I have this good luck coin by them. It's really thick, but they packed everything that brings you luck into it. Let me see if it's right here.
I synced it.
I don't think he has though, and Kyle probably hasn't seen it in 12 live streams, so I should probably show him again. It might not even be in here.
Jesus.
I don't
I
think
should-
it's this one.
How thick are the coins? Is it like as thick as like a quarter, or is it thicker?
They would be different.
They're about quarter thickness.
Okay. That's not too bad.
Like I got some early Joe Isabella pieces.
Man, are you guys familiar with the website Goldbelly?
Yes.
Yes. You introduced me to Gold Belly.
Wait, is that the food one that we talked about like a week ago, where the food's
Was it?
ridiculously expensive?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
but it's really good.
I've been looking at stuff on here.
Are they ordering something from Goldbelly?
Vince was asking me about a pie that I was talking about, and I can't remember which pie.
Gold Belly is a really, really dangerous website.
No, it's
They've
not.
got
You see the price.
amazing stuff.
You can
see
get
the
like
price and you click out of it.
pizza, like deep dish pizza from Chicago, sent to your house within
Look at my
48
femur
or
bone.
48 hours or 72 hours, and it's like
Yeah.
$100.
So I got 3 pizzas from
Where'd Matt go?
Detroit shipped to me, and it was $75 to $80.
Everyone else is wearing glasses.
There you go.
Pop on his old man glasses on top.
I want to know what this pie was that you're looking at, because I'm looking at pies.
No, Vince said me and you were talking about it, and I said it was the best pie I ever had. But I can't remember what pie it was.
I'm gonna put my special glasses on.
I know, Palmer. I'll try faster next time. Thelma faction. I'm supposed to wear glasses when I'm like on the computer. And my old sunglasses were prescription, but I lost them. But I'm supposed to wear these.
Jinkies.
The words are clearer though. I'll give it that.
Thelma faction.
Want to help me look for some clues?
Jinkies. Zoinks.
It just sounded really dirty. I'll give you a clue.
If you only had a clue.
So for the people who were in Maddie's live earlier, I finally got my box from Satu Dave.
Oh, nice.
Look at what he sent me to check out.
POW.
I've got a raging clue.
This thing is massive. Oh, and yeah, look at the pivot.
You guys,
That's insane.
that ATK. I've got a raging clue. That was from that skit. God, what skit was that? Yeah, the South Park. It was from South Park. The Hardy Boys.
Yep.
The Hardy Boys meet Nancy Drew.
Oh yeah, actually. Let's see.
Oh,
Oh. It is surprisingly sharp.
Maddie, you should see if you can comment again.
No, it said I was banned. This is the last time I'll be on this shambles of a channel.
I just didn't know how to do that. So.
I could type though. It says I'm good.
All right, cool. Banned. Yeah, you're good. I was like, I didn't ban you. I just removed the comment.
When you do it from StreamYard, it sounds so serious. This person has been banned and their comments deleted. But then when you go to YouTube, it's like, timed out for 10 seconds.
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool. All right, well,
dude.
yeah, what's up?
Oh no, I was gonna mention something to Maddie real quick.
Mention it.
Dude,
Mention-
There's no time for that.
Yeah.
Mention it, Sharif.
Dude, I can't download X Defiant on my Xbox. It's too old.
The game or your Xbox?
Yeah. No, the game. Like it's not like they don't support the older console.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah,
The
I'm on
console's
Mac.
older.
So I can't download the PC version.
Politically correct.
It's all right.
Yeah.
I didn't do the get my password back stuff yet.
And
So I won't download it then.
yeah, I gotta figure out a way to get around all that.
As punishment for wasting my time, this belongs to you now.
Nope.
Yep.
I think it's a cool design. Just a button lock is kind of like weird.
I
That-
can't trust your opinions anymore.
That thing is hand cancer.
I've never held it. I just think it looks like a cool design.
Nope.
You know
Nope,
what?
nope, nope.
Porcupines look cool too, but they will get you.
But I will say I agree with what Sharif said earlier, that literally like every Rosecraft that hasn't been a slip joint has been pretty much garbage. Oh, is that it?
What? No.
It's got the tree with
Rosecraft.
stars and spangles and banners.
It's Rosecraft.
Yes.
I love
Right
your sweaty
here.
ball.
Here it is.
Blue on the back. The front is red with white stars, I bet.
What, you think this July edition of a Hank would be America based?
Here
That's
is,
pretty cool.
but then there's also that.
Phoenix 1.0.
Now I'm gonna have to try and slow it down after we get done so I can see it.
No. I don't know if you could see it because we're moving pretty quick.
Throwing it up and out. Cool. All right, though, but July 1st, if you want to get one, everybody, you can get the Hank of the Month because they're going to be 25, right? Forrest is doing
Yes, sir.
25, so no more.
subscription.
Yeah, if you're currently subscribed, that's going away. It's going to go to a drop on July
Oh my
1st,
God.
and then every first of the month.
Has
Will
it
it-
been a year already?
Is it going to show the design like, hey, July 1st, here's what the design is? Or is it kind of like a mystery for that month?
It's still going to be, you
I
won't
think-
know until you get it.
I think that's cool.
Yeah.
I think that's the best way to do it and better to do it. But with it being this, if I remember earlier, you said people can use codes now.
Yes.
So you can use WKB 10. You could use
Yeah.
Maddie 10, Mango 10, Stevie 10.
Yep. If you use Kyle Poodle 10,
It adds.
it actually adds 10% to your order.
And it comes filled with jizz.
Yeah.
Elmer's bottle.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Squatch dong. I want Longbone to be a code.
And
Mhm.
Longbone needs to be a code.
It does.
I should talk to Joe about that. Joe,
Palmer 0 for 0% off. It's not a real code. Don't use it.
No, do you use it? Every discount that you guys greedily take is 10% out of their pockets. I hope you guys feel good about that.
meh.
Leave
10.
them at 10.
Meh.
All right. Well, it is almost midnight. I wasn't even planning on going this late. I was planning on still going to the normal time, but I appreciate y'all for jumping on. Thank you very much, Maddie and Sharif and Stevie, for joining me tonight. Appreciate that. And thank you everybody for hanging out. Congratulations, El Cap and ATK
Heck
for
yeah.
winning and sending that over.
Yeah,
I will get
shout
that
out
to you.
ATK
later
for
this
the
week.
DSKFS. Good on you, ATK.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, all right. Until next time, I'll see y'all next week. See ya.
Nighty night. Nighty night.